Hello. Today we want to share our number one dating tip. We have just been on a date. We love dating now, but this was not our reality 3 years ago, especially after having kids. And I hear this from couples and women all of the time, that they don't have time to date, that their dates are draining, that they don't look forward to them. This is why you don't go on them.
Yeah.
And this was the same for us. Like, we can laugh about it now, but 3 years ago, it was like not fun at all to go on a date. We'd go on a date and we would barely look at each other in the eyes, and we'd spend the whole time like I would complain that he didn't do this, he didn't do that. There'd just be so much resentment in between us, and
we'd be taking all the problems and all the resentment and things along with us to the date. They'd all be stored up for the last several weeks, and then when we sat down today, they'd all start coming out, and then it ended up being like a fighting match.
Yeah, we'd literally bring all our shit to the date, and then wonder why it was like a complete disaster. Like, we'd talk about our business, talk about things going wrong with the kids, or the shoulds in our relationship, like you should be doing this, you should be doing that. It was a complete disaster, and that's because we weren't bringing any intention or any consciousness really to our dates. We were just expecting our dates to like solve our problems, and they couldn't when we kept bringing our problems to the date. So if you're currently dating and it's not going well, that I'm pretty sure, I can guarantee that's why, because you're probably doing what we were doing, or you're not dating at the moment because you don't think you have time, you've got kids, all those things. And I get it, because we've been there too. But we cannot stress enough the importance of continuing to date your partner. We've been together 19 years now, married 8, and in the last 3 years, we've dated every single week. We have 2 kids under 5 now. They only go daycare 1 day a week. We homeschool, and we have no family support. So our family lives hours away from us. So we don't use any of that as an excuse. So do not use any of it as an excuse. Use it as a reason. We used it as a reason to date. We were like, we have so much going on in our life. We have to date so the foundation of our life is solid, so that we feel supported, so that we have that strength to be able to hold everything we're trying to hold, like with kids and businesses and all those things. So we hope...
Sorry, but what we just found we were growing apart. Before we got to this point where we decided to start dating again, we were growing apart. There was less and less connection every year. We were fighting more. There was less desire to spend time together. All of the things that we got together for in the first place, all the reasons why we fell in love, had all basically been diluted, and we'd forgotten about them. And we'd fallen into a really sad pattern. We're really just friends. Roommates, housemates, and just going about our things every day, and there was no spark, there was no passion, no love, little to no intimacy. And so this practice of going on a date every week and making the time, even if it's only 15 minutes, but having that commitment, it's like it's you saying to yourself and your partner that this is the most important thing, this is the foundation, and I'm willing to put it in my calendar and make it a priority every week. And by doing that, you see that just like go into every area of your life. You feel better. Your partner will feel better. You'll feel more connected. Your kids will notice it. Our kids were behaving differently once we were better and more connected.
Yeah, and they're totally okay with us dating. Like, they know we date, and they'll often like set up a date at home for us now. It's so cute. Like, they'll get a table and put things out and have a date, mum and dad. So, we had all that parent mum guilt stuff as well. But once we saw the impact it was having on our kids, they want you to be happy. Your kids want you to be happy. Your partner wants you to be happy. I know... I didn't believe, for a long time, I didn't believe that Adam wanted me to be happy. I was in this horrible place of like not believing that he wanted to love me and make me happy. And it's just not true. Like, that's not true for you. You want your partner to be happy. You want your kids to be happy. You want to be happy. You deserve to be happy. So our number one tip is you have to start dating again. Like, in 2023, make it a must. Get it in your calendar, schedule it like it's a meeting. It's more important than a meeting. If you have to take time off work, take time off work. If you have to drop a day, drop a day. Like, if it was a funeral, if it was something your kids needed, if it was, something a friend needed, you would take the day off. You would make the time. So do that for your partner, do that
Yep.
for your relationship, do it for yourself, because that's who it's really for. And when you are going on this date, just make sure you focus on just being fully present with your partner. Actually look in each other's eyes. You know, don't take your phones. If your phone is a distraction, leave it at home. Set that time, go on the date, and the rule is no talking about kids, no talking about problems, no talking about work or business or anything that brings up stress. The whole point in the date is to de-stress, to reduce the stress, and to fill up. For the woman to fill up, and for the man to feel like he's emptying, like he can just be there and relax into the moment, you know, and make your date whatever it needs to be for you to enjoy it. It doesn't have to be dinner anymore. We don't really enjoy going out for dinner now.
No, it doesn't work. Now we've got kids, so we just do like a
coffee date.
Coffee in the morning, or we go for some lunch, or just something really easy. Sometimes it's just a walk, and we go down the beach and go for a walk.
Yeah, lay in the sun, whatever. Like, get creative, get outside of the box, get resourceful, and start dating again. You will thank us for it. Your 2023 will be completely different if you start doing this. And, you know, if you start doing this and you notice a difference and you want more, click the link below. We've got a free 5-day relationship challenge at the moment that we're gifting to really kickstart your 2023 and your relationship, to start to be what you want to experience. You know, no more roommates, not communicating, like feeling like enemies, you know, no more feeling like anxious coming home. I mean, that's horrible. We don't want you to feel like that. You want to come home feeling excited, loved, like happy, grateful. And this is what we want to help you create. So click the link below, sign up for the challenge. It's only free for a limited time. So if this is speaking to you, you want to sign up now and get this valuable information and start to turn your relationship around for 2023.